Okay, we're going to talk about problem 14, but I'm going to talk to you about it in a little different way. These are the answers, and I want to draw your attention to a few things. Even textbooks make mistakes, and this is a mistake. So as you go through, you'll probably fuss with this one, try to get an answer, and it wouldn't give you an answer. Because the real answer, and I need you, and again, remember how I've constantly said, make sure you know what you're doing, go through, read the information. This year, company ends 12/31. They issued bonds on November 1st. The bonds sold for, and the bonds mature in 20 years. And they pay interest on April 30th and October 31st. So these are the so-called dirty bonds. These are the bonds that are sold between interest payments. So these were sold with accrued interest, and we'll have to talk about that in class. One of you need to ask me about that. This number would be correct if this represents 6 months worth of interest. However, these bonds were issued on November 1st, so they really only owe 2 months worth of interest. So that one's wrong. This interest amount, interest payable and bonds payable, again, because it's 12/31, it's going to be showing the wrong amount because they have not taken into effect that the bonds were only issued for 2 months in 2013. Now in 2014, that would be an entire year's worth of interest. So we'd have to figure out the carrying value. And then on the balance sheet at the end, they would have to be showing both pieces, the interest payable and the bonds payable. So there's still something to be learned from that problem, except the problem is incorrect. And if you work through it, straighten it out, and your key is you have to figure this out for 2 months, and then all the calculations subsequent to that change because the carrying value goes up a little bit because you're not amortizing 6 months, you're amortizing 2 months worth of premium and paying 2 months worth of interest.